What is up, everybody? It's your girl Chef Mecca here, back with another cooking video. So guess what we're making today? Yes. So y'all remember the last video when I told you or showed you how I make my baked spaghetti? And remember when I was like, that was the way that I learned two ways how to make it. One for my mom and one for my grandmother. The baked spaghetti was for my mom's side. And today I'm gonna show you how my grandma on my dad's side throws down with her spaghetti. So first things first, this is what I have. Ground turkey. Any type of ground turkey that you like, use it. This is what I have as my meat, ground turkey. Just some regular old spaghetti noodles. This one says 16 ounces, but it's not a full box here. So it's 16 ounces of noodles. I don't ever use the full 16 ounce of noodles because it's too many noodles. So I'm gonna use the last little bit that's in here and get my second box and do like just a little bit from there. And I'll show you guys exactly how much. Of course, get you a nice wide pot for your noodles. And you already know what's gonna happen. Got that chicken broth here. This one is not a full one. It just came out the refrigerator, so it's probably about here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in there. And we're gonna try and fill it up halfway. Now, if you run out of chicken broth, honestly, any type of broth is good. So this is the broth that I have. Vegetable broth here. It works just as good. I'm gonna still put olive oil and salt in it so the noodles won't stick. And it all, the chicken broth or vegetable broth gives the noodles flavor. You know, because who would want bland noodles? Not I. All right, and then I'm gonna use one more broth here. And then I'm gonna bring you closer to see what I see. All right, so I used about, because this one is about here. So I used, I'll say since this one's about there, just two and a half boxes is what I use. 2.5 boxes. This one I'm gonna put in the fridge. I'll do that in a minute. So you can go ahead and put this pot on the stove. I put mine on 5 because you want your noodles to cook as your meat is cooking. You don't want your noodles to be done before your meat is done, because then they're just sitting there and they can become sticky, and we don't want that. Plus, I'm also going to show you a trick on how to keep your noodles from sticking after they've cooked and you put them in a container. I'm going to show you a little quick tip. Okay, so go ahead and put this on the stove. Let me show you guys how it's halfway. You can kind of see, and I like to go by the side rounds right here to be able to measure if it's halfway or not. But as you can see the olive oil bubbles here. Again, that is just to really help so your noodles won't stick. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the stove on 5, and that can be heating up while the meat is cooking, because you want to cook your meat by itself. Uno momento. Right. So the sauce that I am using today is ragu. Of course, you guys know I love ragu. Ragu was goody. So I'm using mushroom and green pepper here. I have 2 of these, and I will be using both. Well, I don't want to say that I'll be using all 2. We'll see after I pour it in there, but I'm definitely going to use 1 full can. I had to get 2 of the same kind because that's all Walmart had, y'all. I said, well, is it spaghetti week for everybody or what? Anyway, so I had to get 2, but that's okay because it'll still taste very, very good. So go ahead and get your pot. I am opening up my meat here. Sorry for the loud bang, guys. Cover your ears. I'll put a note down below to let you know that it's coming. So you won't be like, ooh, what was that pop? You know, what was that loud pop there? All right, so I put my meat in here. Let's go to the stove. I put my meat in here. I cook my meat on about 5, a level 5, level 6. Not too high because I don't want the meat to cook too fast. But again, while the meat is cooking, we got our sauce on, our chicken broth and vegetable broth on, ready to come to a boil when I put the noodles in there. Okay, I just had to make a little side note because I think these are the cutest shot glasses ever. Like, I'm sorry, but y'all, these are super cute. You cannot tell me they are not. Like, they are so cute. Got them from TJ Maxx. They came in a set of 6 for $4.99. Boom. Go get you some. Drink responsibly, but these are super cute. They match my wine glasses, and that's why they had like 2 different kinds. They had like the old shot glasses. You know how they have like the old looking drinking glasses where like you put like scotch or whiskey in for like the old, you know, the old men who like to drink that, and it has like those little ridges around the glasses. So they had shot glasses that looked exactly like those, and I was like, nah, nothing in my kitchen matches that. And I was like, no, that's not my style. So I kept looking, you know, walking around or whatever. And then I come across these beauties. I said, oh, I have to get these. These are too cute. You know, because one of my friends was making fun of my, how I use my you know, my old shot glasses. Because my old shot glasses weren't really shot glasses. They were small little Tupperwares. You know, they make the little Tupperwares. Hold on, let me show you. So my friend and I wanted to do shots. And I was like, well, girl, I don't have any shot glasses, you know. So I was like, but I have, you know, these small little Tupperwares, and it says on here, you know, it tells you 1 ounce, 3 ounce, and then 25 milliliters, 75 milliliters. And I was like, yeah, we can just use these. And she looked at me, she said, if that's not the most ghetto thing. I said, what? I said, stop it, because we definitely took shots out of these. So I was like, let me come back with some real shot glasses that are actually cute, you know, and actually match what is in my kitchen. So anyway, I mean, you got to use what you have, you feel me? Anyway, that was a little sidebar, you know, while the meat's cooking. Okay, let's get back to the video. So this is what your meat starts to look like halfway through. I do use a fork to break it apart because, as you can see, it can clump. And it was clumping worse than that. I did season the meat. And stir that in there. Because technically this is an Italian dish, I use Italian seasoning, black pepper, sea salt, and nature seasoning, of course. But you already know, use your own seasonings to your liking. All right, this looks good. We don't want it too brown. So now we can go ahead and add in our sauce. All right, let's do this. Okay, so I'm pouring in the second one here. I don't know if you guys can you see? Okay, there we go. So now I'm gonna take a wooden spoon, get rid of this fork, and we're gonna give this a good old stir. Again, for about 30 to 40 minutes uncovered, okay? While this is simmering and getting its cook on, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I break off the noodles. I'll probably show you that when I feel like the meat is like halfway done. Because again, we don't want our noodles to be, you know, finished before our sauce. Okay, y'all, so now I'm gonna do the noodles. Those are like little crumb pieces. So we just take it here. And I like to break mine in half. Like this. Pop it in there. And you just repeat that process. Of course, you can add as many noodles as you like in there. But I don't like mine too saucy nor too noodly. Or too noodly. But, you know, it's up to you. I try to make it as even as possible between both. You feel me? And then I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna kick this sucker up to about 6 to get these suckers boiling. Okay, all right. Here's the meat here. Give that a stir. Okay. Now, all of this is almost done. So I'm going to make some Texas toast. So I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven to 350. It's either 350 or 400, but I'll show you in a minute. So this is the Texas toast I use. I like Pepper Ridge Farm Texas toast, and I like cheese on my Texas toast. So it's a 5 cheese blend. This does need to go in the oven on 425. So preheat your oven to 425. If you like some Texas toast, I had said 350. That was my bad. I was wrong. 425. Pop these in the oven. They'll probably be in there for about 5 to 6 minutes, not long at all. I like mine to be light golden brown because I still like the taste of the cheese. I don't like the cheese to be completely dried out. And of course, you know, I'm gonna show you guys a picture of everything once it's done. I'll place it on my pan here, and we're just gonna take them in the oven, and I'll show you once they're finished cooking. The toast is done. Beautiful. Meat is done. Turn that off. And the noodles, they are almost done. Almost. So, remember in the beginning I told you I was going to give you like a quick tip about how to do your noodles? So, when you drain your noodles of the juice, always leave at least a little bit so that your noodles won't stick. My mom taught me this, and I learned it from her because the last time I cooked noodles like this, I drained all the juice completely out and they started to stick together. Of course, when you put it in the microwave, it'll, it won't be sticky anymore. But just, you want to keep at least just a little bit of juice to keep it nice and saucy and loose, All right. Okay, you guys, so we are finished with our spaghetti. Get our Texas toast here. Add it to the side. Get you some Parmesan if you like Parmesan. Add that on it. I like Parmesan on mine. And do a little sprinkle. Get your fork. And voila. You have it, you guys. That looks good. I'm ready to get into it, honey, like Miss Tabitha Brown said. Get into it. And I paired it with my nice wine cocktail there. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video about how to make spaghetti. This time it's my grandmother's version, and it's really like one of my favorite dishes. I'm about to tear this up. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.